Women don't always flirt by saying something obvious like, I like you. Sometimes it comes out in the little questions they ask, the things they bring up, and the way they keep a conversation going. A question that sounds completely normal can sometimes be her way of getting to know you a little better and seeing where the conversation goes. So if you've ever wondered whether a woman is giving you a subtle hint, pay attention to the questions she asks. Some of them are more interesting than they seem. Stick around until the end because you might recognize a few of these from conversations you've already had. The first question, music, is, how come I've never seen you here before? Gentlemen, this might sound like a normal question, but sometimes there's a little more behind it. She could simply be curious, but if she says it with a smile, keeps looking at you, or seems really interested in your answer, she might be opening the door for you to talk to her. What makes this question interesting is that she's basically saying, I noticed you. Maybe you're at a coffee shop, the gym, a bar, or even somewhere you both go regularly, and she suddenly brings up the fact that she hasn't seen you before. That gives you an easy chance to keep the conversation going. She might ask where you normally hang out, how often you come around, or what brought you there today. On its own, this question doesn't automatically mean she's flirting. But if she seems music happy that you're there and keeps finding little reasons to talk to you, there's a good chance she's interested in getting to know you. Number 2, do you always dress this well, or is this a special occasion? Sometimes the way she compliments you tells you a lot. When she says, do you always dress this well, or is this a special occasion? She's not just talking about your clothes, she's letting you know that she noticed how you look. It's a playful way of giving you a compliment without making it too serious. She might say it with a music smile, look you up and down for a second, or laugh right after saying it, and the special occasion part gives you something to play with. You could smile and say, maybe you just caught me on a good day. Or even ask, so, you like the way I dress? That keeps the conversation fun and gives her a chance to show you how interested she really is. When a woman notices the little things about how you look and brings them up on her own, pay attention. Sometimes she's giving you a compliment and testing the vibe at the same time. The third question is, so what do you like when you actually like someone? Now, this is where the conversation starts getting interesting. You see, when she asks this question, she's giving you a pretty personal question to work with. She wants to know how you act when you're really into a woman. Do you text a lot? Do you make plans? Do you become more playful and talkative? Maybe you're the type who likes spending a lot of time with someone you like. The interesting part is that she's asking about your behavior when you have feelings for someone, which can easily turn the conversation toward the two of you. You can smile and say something like, I guess you'd have to get to know me and find out. That keeps it fun, music, and puts a little spark into the conversation without trying too hard. So guys, if she follows up with more questions or starts telling you what she's like when she likes someone, she may be opening the door for a more personal conversation. 4, are you always this quiet? Sometimes a simple little comment can be her way of getting your attention. When she says this, she may be trying to pull you into a conversation and get you to open up a little. She's noticed that you're not saying much, and instead of just leaving it there, she brings it up. It can have a playful feel, especially if she smiles or says it while looking right at you. You could easily turn it around and say, only around people I don't know yet, with a smile. That gives her something to laugh about and keeps the conversation going. She might then start asking you more personal questions, teasing you about being quiet, or telling you that she actually likes quiet guys. Sometimes flirting starts with something as simple as trying to get you to talk a little more. The next question is, so what kind of woman do you normally go for? Now, that's a pretty interesting question to hear out of nowhere. This question gets straight into your dating life without making things too serious, right? She's trying to find out what catches your attention, what kind of personality you like, and what you usually look for in a woman. You might say you like someone funny, confident, easy to talk to, or someone who doesn't take herself too seriously. And if she starts comparing herself to what you describe, that's where things get interesting. She might laugh and say, oh, so you like that type, or point out something about herself that matches what you just said. It can turn into a playful back and forth pretty quickly, especially if there's already some chemistry between you. Sometimes a question like this is really a sneaky way of finding out, am I your type? Number 6, what do you usually get up to on weekends? This is one of those questions that can open up the conversation really fast. You see, when she asks this question, she's giving you a chance to talk about your life outside of work. Maybe you tell her you like going out with friends, watching movies, hitting the gym, or just relaxing at home. And if she seems interested in your answer, she might start asking where you go, who you usually hang out with, or what you're doing that weekend. Sometimes she's also trying to find out if you have free time. If she likes the conversation, she may even mention something she enjoys doing on weekends and see if you have the same interests. It's a simple question, but it can easily turn into a more personal conversation, especially when she keeps asking questions and seems genuinely interested in what you have to say. 7. Do you live around here? Sometimes a simple question can be a pretty easy way to get closer to someone. This might sound casual, but it can open the door to a much longer conversation. She might be trying to find out if you live nearby, what part of town you're from, or how often you're around this area. You can answer and then ask where she lives too, which gives you something easy to talk about. Maybe you both live close by, go to the same places, or even know some of the same people. If she seems interested, she might keep asking questions about your area, what you like doing around there, or where you usually go on weekends. It can also be an easy way for her to find out if you're likely to run into each other again. Sometimes conversations start with something as simple as, "Do you live around here?" And before you know it, you're talking like you've known each other for a while. 8. What's the most spontaneous thing you've done recently? Now, this is the kind of question that can make a normal conversation a lot more fun. When she asks, "What's the most spontaneous thing you've done recently?" This gives you a chance to talk about something exciting, funny, or completely random. Maybe you took a last-minute road trip, went somewhere without planning it, tried something you'd never done before, or just decided to go out and see where the night took you. It also gives her a chance to see what kind of person you are. Are you the type who likes trying new things, or do you prefer to keep things planned? If she's interested in you, she might share her own crazy story right after and start comparing the two of you. From there, the conversation can easily turn into talking about places you'd both like to visit or things you'd like to try together. It's a fun way to find out if you both have that same adventurous side. Finally, are you more of a stay-at-home or go-out type? This is an easy way to find out what you're like when you're not busy with work or music, other stuff. Maybe you're the kind of guy who enjoys staying home, watching a movie, playing games, or just relaxing. Or maybe you like going out, seeing friends, trying new places, and having a good time. If she's interested in you, your answer can also give her ideas about what you two might enjoy doing together. She might say, "Oh, I'm the same," or a joke about the fact that you're always out. It can turn into a fun conversation about your favorite places, what you do on weekends, and what a perfect night looks like for you. And if you have similar interests, that can give her an easy reason to keep the conversation going. So guys, when she asks this, it can be her way of finding out what you're like outside of work, seeing what you both have in common, and maybe even giving you an opening to suggest doing something together. So guys, the next time a woman asks you one of these questions, pay attention to the way she says it and how she keeps the conversation going. If you enjoyed this video, stick around for more and please like, share, and subscribe. Till next time, I'll see you in the next